Get ready for high-stakes football action. Atletico has reunited with Siebert against Arsenal, and the question remains, can they finally conquer under Siebert's guidance? We dive into all the details of this massive clash and what it means for the title race. This is the story you need to know right now.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the Champions League TV schedule chaos. Why isn't the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid showdown airing live on TNT Sports tonight? We break down the current broadcasting rights deal and exactly where you can catch every moment of this massive semi-final second leg showdown. Find out the streaming options and the crucial scheduling changes. Now, let's talk about the intensity of the contest. Arsenal is surging ahead, with Mikel Arteta receiving a major boost, and reports suggest he's eyeing a different attacking shape against Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. We analyze the predicted lineups, the key player news, and the tactical chess match that could define this monumental game. Finally, we look at the title race drama. Manchester City's title bid just took a massive hit after their 3-3 draw with Everton, leaving them trailing Arsenal by 5 points. We break down the stunning performance from Everton, including Jeremy Doku's late equalizer, and what this means for the final stretch of the Premier League season. Stay with us for all the updates. Atletico Madrid has reunited with Siebert against Arsenal, a fixture where the club has never secured a victory under his management. The match is scheduled for May 5, 2026, according to reports from OneFootball and Atletico Sport, Ease. Arsenal and Atletico Madrid face a high-stakes second leg showdown tonight in the Champions League semifinals. The heavyweight contest remains finely poised at 1-1 following a controversial first leg in Spain, where both teams exchanged penalties, with post-match discussions heavily focused on a disputed second Arsenal spot kick that was overturned by a VAR check, leaving Mikel Arteta and his supporters frustrated. Arsenal enters this decider with significant momentum, having secured a 6-point advantage in the Premier League title race after a decisive victory over Fulham on Saturday. This puts them 5 points clear, as rivals Manchester City could only secure a narrow 3-3 draw against Everton earlier in the week. Atletico Madrid, focused on the Champions League this term, have undergone sweeping selection changes in La Liga, but managed a 2-0 win against Valencia. Crucially, the match will not be broadcast live on TNT Sports tonight. This scheduling decision is due to the current Champions League broadcasting rights deal in the UK, which grants Amazon Prime Video the first pick of one match to air live on Tuesday nights up to and including the semifinals. In contrast to previous semifinal ties, the fixture order is reversed this week. Amazon Prime Video is set to show the first pick game, and the deciding leg of the Bayern Munich versus PSG semifinal will be shown on TNT Sports 1 on Wednesday night. Amazon Prime Video's coverage of the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid match is scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m. BST on Tuesday. Amazon will continue this pattern of showing a first-pick game live on Tuesday nights under the current deal, which is set to kick in from the 2027-28 season, with Paramount Plus securing the rights in a major deal reportedly worth over £1 billion. The BBC will continue to provide free-to-air highlights of the competition on Wednesday nights. Exclusive rights for the Europa League and Conference League in the UK are slated to move from TNT Sports to Sky Sports starting in the 2027-28 season. The highly anticipated Champions League semi-final clash between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid is set to ignite on May 5, 2026, kicking off at 3:00 p.m. This second leg at the Emirates Stadium in London is crucial, as the tie remains finely balanced following a 1-1 draw in the first leg at the Metropolitano, leaving everything to be decided on home soil. The fixture presents a compelling tactical battle. Arsenal enters the match in strong domestic form, sitting atop the Premier League table with a 5-point advantage over Manchester City. Manager Mikel Arteta is buoyed by the return of key players like Martin Odegaard and Kai Havertz, and he is eager for the European showdown. While Victor Gyökeres has been a standout for the Gunners, reports suggest Arteta may employ a different attacking formation to challenge Diego Simon's side. Atletico Madrid arrive with momentum, having secured 2 of their last 3 La Liga matches, though they have faced recent setbacks. Diego Simon's management has been focused on practical matters, dismissing speculation regarding hotel changes. For Arsenal, reaching a European final for the first time in 2 decades is the ultimate prize. For Atletico, it represents a chance to reach the continent's pinnacle under one of its most respected managers. Viewing options for fans in the United States are extensive. The match is available across multiple platforms, including Fubo, CBS, Paramount+, TUDN, Univision, DirecTV Stream, ViX, and TUDN. For supporters traveling abroad who encounter geo-restrictions on their preferred streaming services, utilizing a virtual private network or VPN is recommended to connect to servers in their home country and access the content. Squad news indicates Arsenal will be missing Jurriën Timber and Mikel Merino due to injury. Arteta's projected starting lineup features David Raya in goal, supported by a back four of Piero Hincapié, William Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White. The attacking lineup is expected to feature Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Eberechi Eze, Gabriel Martinelli, Martin Zubimendi, and Victor Gyökeres. Atletico Madrid will travel without José Giménez, Nahuel González, and Pablo Barrios. Diego Simon's projected Zai includes Jan Oblak in goal, alongside Marcos Ruggieri, Marcos Llorente, David Henko, and Marc Pubel in defense, with Julian Cardoso, Giovanni Simon, Ademola Lookman, Koke, Julian Alvarez, and Antoine Griezmann completing the starting 11. Recent form shows Arsenal entering the match with a record of 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss in their last 5 competitions, scoring 6 goals and conceding 4. Atletico Madrid have a record of 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses in the same period, scoring 9 goals and conceding 8. The most recent encounter between the two sides concluded in a 1-1 draw at the Metropolitano on April 29, 2026, in the first leg. Historically, Arsenal holds a slight edge in recent head-to-head meetings, with 2 wins to Atletico's 2, and 1 draw across the last 5 meetings on record. In the Champions League standings, Arsenal currently leads the group, while Atletico Madrid is positioned 14th. Live sports enthusiasts are advised to utilize large screens for the best viewing experience, with guidance provided on setting up VPNs for international access. Manchester City's title aspirations faced a significant setback after a dramatic 3-3 draw against Everton on Monday, leaving them 5 points behind Premier League leaders Arsenal with just 1 game remaining. The match, played at Hill Dickinson Stadium, saw City recover from a second-half capitulation to snatch a point, thanks to a stoppage-time equalizer from Jeremy Doku. City had taken a 1-0 lead at halftime following Doku's opening goal, but Everton mounted a swift and damaging comeback, scoring 3 goals in the span of 13 minutes. Substitute Thierno Bari netted a double, with both goals assisted by a header from Jake O'Brien. Erling Haaland responded quickly to the pressure, and Doku secured the final ball of the game, denying Everton manager David Moyes a first career victory over Pep Guardiola. Despite the draw, the performance highlighted a struggle for composure, as City reportedly became loose and struggled to maintain possession after the break, contrasting sharply with their confident start. Early on, City's chances were limited, with Ryan Cherki's initial effort being parried by Jordan Pickford and Antoine Semenyo driving wide. Haaland was also denied a clear shooting opportunity by a James Garner challenge, though Semenyo managed a well-struck volley. Everton showed patience, with Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Beto both having shots blocked. However, the visitors capitalized on City's vulnerability when a weak Gehay backpass was pounced upon by Bari for a goal, compounding City's difficulties. O'Brien added another goal from a corner, and Bari scored again following a deflected shot from Merlin Roll. Haaland managed to find the net immediately after the kickoff with a delicate lob, but Doku ultimately secured the draw with a second goal from distance, handing a crucial victory to Arsenal. This result significantly shifts the pressure onto Manchester City as they navigate the final stretch of the season against their rivals.